Okay, hi Mark, this is Spike. I haven't figured out how to turn this world into a um multiplayer and get on the server and everything. I'm still looking it up, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a preview of Spike's inadvisably big build. And here it is for you. We're loading terrain. And this, well, let's give you the grand view here first. This is Spike's inadvisably big build in progress, as you can see. And we'll do an outside tour later, but first let's just start you into the Great Hall. Yes, there we go. Into the Great Hall. We're going through here. I haven't filled in these sidewalk things yet, but yay! Oh, come on, there we go. And here we are in the Great Hall. Of course, we're up to 4th stories now, or the 3rd floor for you, across what I refuse to refer to as a pond. Long story. But in any case, here we go. Here's reception and check-in. And you see, now of course, I would love to know if there's any way to make the clocks on different times, because they're supposed to be little time zone clocks. But you never know. Yeah, in any case, let's go into the staff only. Oh, and I have yet to fill in all of the restrooms. So here are the restrooms, or one of the restrooms. This is the first restroom. And we'll go into staff only. So here we go. I was hoping to make it look as much like a hotel reception room as possible. And here's a little office behind there. And then we'll go through this door here into the trophy hall. The hall with various armor on it and swords and little banner I did on the room there. And these little golem statues just came in, and I, of course, doing only creative mode, really don't know how they work, but they look cute. Here is an important meeting hall. And here it is. An important meeting hall right in the front there. And oh, we'll do the stair later. Another door into the trophy room. And then here we go. Here is a nice yellow lounge. Isn't that lovely? And here is, yeah, we're recording. My husband Wally says hi. Wally says hi to Mark. Say hi to Mark, Wally. Any case, so here's the dining room as we've got it. And then let's go in through the dining room. I know, so I'll stop the trumpet fanfare. And here is a little garden, just a little 1st floor garden. Or I'm sorry, I'm going to try to remember the British story ones, because I like you guys' system better than ours for reckoning stories. So this is the ground floor still, of course. And we can even go out here, and here is, you know how that was the dining room over there, right? Here we go. Here's the dining room. So this is another person's, the staff door to the dining room. You go through the staff door. Here is the kitchen. Look at that. This is the kitchen. And what we got over here? We got some bread. We have an oven down here with wood, and make sure we have all the fire making. I don't know what these alchemy stands do, but I think they're kind of nifty. Cauldron of water. And there is our chimney. We'll even take a look up the chimney. Yeah, we're on fire. In any case, there we go. So we got the chimney. Back in the fire. Oh, and this chest has fire making equipment. Ha ha! Cake on the table. Little cupboard under there. Sinks. Cutting station. Butcher block. And then here we go. This is a pantry that I haven't quite finished putting in, but the honey, bread, cookies, sugar, wheat, and sugar cane. Because over here we have... Oh no, I left the refrigerator door open all this time. Ah! We have... On the shelves, we have our fruitses and vegetables and our soupses. And then we have kale, mushrooms, well, of course, all the vegetables. And in this chest, we have milk and eggs! I haven't been here for weeks, so I'm actually just as surprised as you are. Anyways, so here is all our meats. And the cooked meats are on different shelves than the raw meats. I think I've mentioned I used to work in a nursing home, and my first position in a nursing home was in the kitchen. So I dimly remember my food handling procedures. But yeah, you don't put cooked meats and raw meats together. And here we go. Kitchen table. And then this is fun in here. Dish room with a giant dishwasher. Because, yeah, I got hired on as a dishwasher at the nursing home when I was first. So I know exactly what an old 1980s model Hobart looks like. Oh, and over here is the staff room. And look how the staff break room has a little thing where they can go in the dishes too. But where are the dishes coming from? Well, I built the dish room the wrong way round and had to create this extra hallway so that once people are done in the dining room, they can go from the dining room and take the dishes down this extremely too long hallway for the purposes. There we go. And into the dish room like that. And then we're into the staff break room, which this is fun. Let's see if this'll come through or not. It has a jukebox, man. So let's just put that there. And then jukebox, man. But we're gonna put that back in the inventory so I don't forget it. Okay. Oh, is it back in the chest? Yeah. Oh yeah. And why is there an extra one floating about? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, another damn parrot. Okay. Spike has to confess here for a moment. This is our time to check out. We can check out the courtyard next because I built the courtyard and it doesn't have a top, and I filled it with parrots. And so they have then flown out and are now in just everywhere in the building and elsewhere. So we'll go out through, and we've got staff-only corridors here. We got so that, nice and pleasant, though. I want this to be a pleasant place for the resort employees, because I decided this was a hotel and resort. Resort employees deserve to have as nice a time of it as anybody. Oh, here's the laundry room. I'm taking the parrot through the laundry room. Here we go. Here is the laundry room with dryers and washers and a place to hang things. But we're going to take get through the laundry room, and notice the laundry room and the kitchen. I will have to do the second floor of the kitchen at some point. But first, we're going to get this parrot into the courtyard. And I think it's nighttime. No. Oh, yes, it's nighttime. The garden, this courtyard, is the coolest at night. So here we go. Here is the courtyard at night. There's 2 turtles. They do not currently have names. Mosquito bushes. Benches, rose bushes. Doesn't it just look fabulous? I had such a good time creating this. And then, where were we? Oh yeah, let's get back to the kitchen here. And we'll go through, we're going to go on the balcony here. Moink. And get back to the kitchen. We're once again in staff territory. Got bamboo stripping. Here's the laundry room again. And here is the kitchen. In the kitchen, don't you love the chandelier? We love the chandelier. There's a lot of good chandeliers. Oh, here we go. Here's a fast access cooler with pie, cake, and fruits, and a couple bowls, some bowls of soup, and a few vegetables, and another sink. I have 2 styles of sink. These are like the industrial sink. Oh, and here's some more smokers and cutting station. Another area for baking and such. Another second floor of fireplace there. And then might as well see where this is going, because this is cool. This goes up to here because there's more over here that I'll tease out, but I won't show you what it is yet. Any case, here we go, and so it goes up here, and this one ends here, but this is also here. Dumb waiter! Gets you back down to the first floor. Oh no, second floor. But in any case, so that's the kitchen. Let's see, what else can we show you in our grand tour of the first floor? Oh, okay. Da 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 da. Bum bum. Ba da da dum. Bum bum. Ba da ba da. Bum bum. Ba da da da. Bum bum. Ba da da bum ba ya. Da 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 dum ba ya. Ba-da-da-da, ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, bum-bum, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-ya. Da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, 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 bum, 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 ba-da-da-ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Bum 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 bum. Ya da da yum bum 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 ja ja da da da. Okay, any case, if you hadn't guessed already by the Strauss, this is the ballroom, and isn't it fabulous? Look at this tiled floor here, and all the chandeliers, and 3 stories of balconies, and little corner doors, and benches and of course, as before, parrots everywhere! Come here, you! Oh, he won't be lassoed. Yes, he will. There we go. Now, I forget how many critters you can have on a leash at once. 7 sticks in my mind, but I don't know. So we might have to do 2 trips of this. Nope. Oh, okay. How many have we got so far? Let's see, we probably won't be able to get the next one. Huh, we got the next one. Or are we dropping ones? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go take these fellows. We'll go back through this hallway and we'll go out the courtyard again, and I humbly beg your indulgence for this for a moment. I don't know why, they just will keep going out. And by the way, take a look while we're out here. But this little hallway goes all the way around the courtyard so that it's all nice arches here. Okay, now we gotta let these birds go. Okay, everybody sat down so I can unleash you. Boink, 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 boink. There we go. Oh, whoop, there we go. Okay. Happy? You're back in the courtyard. And isn't it just a gorgeous courtyard? Oh, and I had to figure out how to get the trees. I had to look up how to grow the trees big and not small. Because sometimes you just get a little boink of a tree, and sometimes you get a grand big one like this. But there is a way to force them to grow big every time. It involves putting stuff along the outside of the trunk. Any case, so we're going down this corridor here. That's a nice little wing of. But I wanted to show you next is the art gallery, and we go in, and of course, here we go. This is actually another little entrance here. And of course, we pay our ticket at the counter here. And take a look, because you got to have a suit of chainmail. And then here's my contribution to the gallery. This is my mosaic by Spike. And then, so I put every single picture currently available, and they've got names, and this guy, Christopher Zetterstrand, and I apologize if I mispronounced that. He seems to have done most of the pictures. There's another one, and we'll get to her once we get back. So Albanian. They're really nice too. I mean, I love all the pictures. The Void. Let's see. Seaside. And Match, and I like this one. Here we go. Sarah Bovin, I think it is. Baroque. And remember, folks, if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. But I'm bunching. I love this one. Humble. And this one, the stage is set. For what? It's probably a video game reference, but I don't get it, and I apologize. Changing. I like that one. That's one of the newer ones. Finding. This one always makes me smile. Pointer. And this is pretty. Orb. Unpacked. I shouldn't name them all. We'll just go through by them. They're really. And here's a staff only because that goes to another hallway. Low Mist. Oh, I'm still, yeah. But you see, these are kind of nifty. Oh, did I already go by the... Yeah, oh, darn tootin', silly me. Look at this. Here we go, because every museum needs one as a place where it just opens out onto a big open place. I was trying to have hanging moss coming down from there, but I didn't like how it looked, so I took it out. And I know these are all too many lanterns. And every other place, I had too many lanterns at one point, and I replaced them. I just have to do that at some point with these two, because I think that looks like it's too much there. In any case, these are, see, I just sort of did it too. And then there's always a room somewhere in the back of the museum where it's inexplicably a different color, and there's a window. And I should figure out how to make a fire extinguisher, because that's where that is. And oh, is it Is it this side? Come on. No? There we go. Secret passage to a different part of the building. And here, see, you can see that there's a board that's going the wrong way to hint you which way it is. There you go. And then we come to the end of the exhibit. And we're in a little room with some tropical fish. Oh, but we're not, because we also have to go up here. Let's climb the stairs. Gosh darn it. Don't you love Prismarine? If you sit there and watch it, it changes color. And I love that. And here's the upper floor with Pig Scene and some of the others. And all of the art. Creep it. So, any case, another gall-darn oh, we'll just leave him for now. And here we go. To yet another part of the building, because this, I think you might have noticed this thing is immense. So let's go back downstairs, because we're just behind the ballroom here. There's the second floor of the ballroom. So we'll go back down these stairs. And into, this is a nice reception section. I had this set up so that there would be like, there's little reception spaces. So if there's a big party in the ballroom, folks can have a good time over here in this thing. And little couches to sit on and chat. And all of that. And then over here, I think it is. And I still have not finished them. A little private lounge. And of course, another bathroom that I still have to put in all the little things. I have a thing that I do for sinks and stuff. And well, we keep running into lights. And there's a staircase, and this is the door to the courtyard. Heck, let's go through the courtyard again to get to the other grand room, or one of the grand rooms. There's several grand rooms in this grand place, but notice it's right across from the entrance. There it is. And here we go. Because this is the throne room. Here we go. With all of the... Oh, I had a problem, getting it adequately lit, as you can see. So I think I went a little overboard on the chandeliers. I'm not sure. They're still a little too much. And yeah, there's going to be a ceiling, but I keep on putting in a roof and then tearing it down because I can't decide how many more stories I want to keep this puppy going. But I really, really enjoy doing all the floor mosaics. I just want to say how much I really enjoyed doing all the floor mosaics, because they're fun, especially with the colored blocks that have, I think it's called dyed something or other. Let's take a look and see what it's called. It's called, blanking on names, white glazed terracotta, and there's several different that I use throughout the building. Though I don't use the magenta so much, but I could use them for arrows, I guess, if I needed them. But in any case, here we go. Here's the throne with some torch flowers. I get boring. Almost everything is these large ferns. Maybe I'll go back and change some of the large ferns to something else. I do in some of the buildings. And here's the second floor of the throne room. And then you go through here, and here's another one. It's office over here. There's a lot of offices and meeting rooms. And here is the artists or craftsmen's rooms. And what I basically got is I've got plenty of dye and crafting table, and then a whole bunch of things like this. And I don't know how to use crafting tables. I only do creative mode, but I thought it'd be neat for everybody to have a supply of dye, and maybe I should put in a loom as well as a crafting table. Though we also have like the big dye room with all the dyes, and purple, brown. You see they're all bunched. And then there's a metalworking room over here, and a cutting room, and here's the loom room with all the patterns and everything. And I do play around sometimes with the looms and clippers and all of that. And once again, chandeliers. And then here is a very nifty part of the first floor. Ah, the pool. Isn't the pool great? Oh, yeah, I have no idea how not to do the fish. Fish, squid, all sorts of sea creatures just come and live in my pool for a while. But here's the diving board, and of course you got tiki torches. Oh, yeah, it's got a glass roof to it too. You don't need to apologize. Wally's apologizing for breaking in and coughing during this recording that I'm not even sure is recording, but we'll see. And, there's the shallow end, the deep end, and the tables, and hot tub. Now, there's little bubbles. If I cover up that with glass or anything, then you don't get the bubbles. So I just assume that people are going to be very, very careful and not burn themselves in the lava rocks. But we're set to safe mode or whatever it is, any peaceful, so I don't think you can get burned. But here we go. This is the decorative garden in this suite. See, again. Yeah. And here we go. Topiary, and walking down. Oh, here's another golem statue. I've got a few of them hanging around. This nice little path through the ponds. It's cute. Oh, whoops, come on. Oh, there we go. Now, let's see what else. Staff quarters. Got some good staff quarters here. Kind of comfortable stuff. And here's a big bathroom that I'm planning to put a wall, like a mirror, on the end here, so that it's really two bathrooms. And you put blue-green glass between the two halves of the aqua glass, and have everything symmetrical on the other side. Then it looks like it's a mirror. You can see, here we go. Bookshelves, there's lots of bookshelves. High fur. So that's the typical room in any case. And then this is the librarians' quarters. They have their own bathroom, because librarians deserve to have their own bathroom. And here we go. Here is another staff recreation room with, let's see, they have a jukebox here, don't they? They don't have a jukebox. Oh, shoot, I'm going to have to give them a jukebox. But that takes a long time to do, so we're not going to do it right now. And here is the administrative center. Time clock. Bell. Oh, I'm trying to ding the bell, but I can't ding the bell apparently. Huh. I guess I can't ding the bell. And then, well, while we're here, Sorry, that happens because I've got my key controls set up a little bit bizarrely. So here we go. This is the Artisan's Living Quarters. And look at this, the tile floor. And these are, people can get grants and stay in here, but you get into a little lounge, and then there's the bedrooms. So you share a suite with two or three other people. Some of them have 3 rooms, some of them don't. Most of them it's this is a 3 bedroom one, yeah. Okay. And then over here, like this would be for the apprentice dormitory. So like say you've got some kids doing a summer camp sort of thing. We're learning to be artisans in Minecraft. Yeah, right. Wow, I think about this way too much, but here's a little rec room. Without it, everybody deserves jukeboxes for everybody. Okay, apprentice dormitory, and here we go. I love this copper grating. That just came in with the last update, and I think it's wonderful. And here we go, little beds and everything, so they're like that. And there's the dorm mother's room. Oh, I never gave them anything. Oh, the dorm mother's room doesn't have any furniture. Oh no! And don't you love the bamboo? Even though almost everything is the ferns, I did try to switch up what sort of covering I'd give my little planters. And let's see, it's a big building and it's freaking labyrinthine. Here we go. Here is a little hallway. And where are we? And, we're right by the laundry room. Will you look at that? So there we go. There's the laundry room. I'm trying to think, have we missed anything else on the first floor? Well, we haven't done like some of these little corridors here. Trying to think, what else have we not seen? Oh, okay. I know where we have to finish up. Let's go through the building. This is staff corridor again. Oh, and by the way, black and white, no matter where it is, no matter what material it is, it's always the same pattern. That is, a white is diagonal to any other white block. A black block is diagonal to any other, or dark and light just in general if they're in different patterns. But yeah, I went really obsessive and made sure that they're consistent throughout the building, basically. Even when they change materials. And let's go down the stairs here. There's a lot of stairs too, and I made sure to place them at regular. There's the trophy room again. And we're just going to fly now instead of, we're gonna fly now. Okay. Oh, no, we have to stop at the library. Now, this is the one that burned down, and I have finished building it. But here we go. Here's the first floor of the library, which was mostly intact. There were some bricks right about here that got it. But you see, and the librarian's office over here, or just maybe the reference office. I don't know, but in any case, right there. See, picture. And I don't have the pictures labeled anywhere else but the art gallery. So, and then it borders on the ballroom. The library borders on the ballroom. How silly is that? People trying to study in here. We're partying. Okay. Yeah, I think I don't get out nearly enough. In any case, so here's the ballroom. I mean the library. And once again, chandeliers and also wood pattern. The wood's pretty cool. You see. And got stuck in the chandelier. So that is the library. There's more of the library, but that was just to show you a little bit of the library. And now we're going through here. There's the ballroom again. I will not start singing again. We're gonna go. We've got more parrots I gotta go catch. And then through these lovely rooms here to the hallway. Oh, that's right. You can't get there from here. Oh, well. We'll have to go through here. When this tough stuff just came out recently, too. I love it. This is the same block as this. It's just different angles. Here is the art gallery again. And here are some lovely, these are just sort of little functional meeting rooms. I imagine this as a resort where people can, and that this might be, for social and or corporate functions. We're open to rent for social and or corporate functions. Ask about our group discounts. Here we go. Here's another little meeting room, party room. Somewhere around here, I think there's another jukebox. And here's another royal receiving room. I don't know. I thought it was cool. And once again, no matter what color or pattern or material, it's still always going to be the. And here we go. This is the ultimate sunny reception room. There's the glass ceiling. Wow, plants, and I'm still just I'm doing some pots there too, with different little patterns on them, and the seating. And there's the and another reception room, because this puppy is mostly reception rooms. Oh, haven't finished that porch yet. And that's on is that the third floor or the fourth floor? This is the fourth floor. That's why that hasn't been finished yet. No. So any case, that is Spike's Impossibly Big Build. Oh, we got to check out these little corridors here. Look at this. See? Isn't that nifty? Perspective. And to think when I was a little whippersnapper, we were all losing our brains over two lines bouncing a tiny little square back and forth. Oh, it is amazing. And if anybody other than Mark hears this, or Mark your lads, I salute them at what wonders they will see as far as some of these things, because it is so amazing how fast all of this has happened. There's another little room. Oh, there's the other jukebox. That's a pretty picture. And there's a lot of the pictures are, they continue because, they repeat all over the place because, of course, there's only so many pictures and I filmed. Oh, the throne room again, and I think that's it. Oh, it's raining in Minecraft, and I don't know what I can do, 'cause it's raining in Minecraft, and that's why I'm feeling blue. Do, 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 do. I haven't written all the words yet. Ba, 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 do, ba, do, do, do. Ba, do, ba, do, ba, do. Ba, da, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. So in any case, that is a bit of floor one and associated rooms. Next time, I'll show you the second floor, which will include the restaurant and the start of some of the smaller guest rooms and some of the other more interesting reception spaces. So in any case, you have a great evening, and I'll see you next time.